What's up, everyone? Flashcraft. Ooh, I am the night. It's dark. It's dark out here. We need like to light up this flag, don't we? In fact, this flag could actually probably use a bit of an update at some point. Can we? There we go. What's up, everyone? Flashcraft. That's right. It's Beau here from Flash TV Talk, and as you can see, I am here in Central City. We've been busy. Obviously the Legion of Doom is completed, and honestly, we're just kind of waiting to get the Flashcrafters all together so that we can showcase that. And so I've been kind of, just reevaluating some things, kind of reprioritizing some things, and I had this idea for something that I felt like needed to be done, and unfortunately, not everybody agreed with me. So we have this beautiful city skyline here of, Central City. I think I just got shot. I did just get shot. What is going on? Look at this. This is ridiculous. Look at this. We are like under siege. Who is Kyle, our chief of security? What? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, y'all take care of each other. Hi. Awful. All right, so obviously Central City has its own problems right now, but that notwithstanding, there's also, this isn't a problem, but Iron Heights, it's fine. It's fine. I think, the guys did a great job with it. It's high iron, like, the iron blocks are there, it's high, and if you actually look at it dead on, you got kind of this cool thing that happens because it's like an I and an H. See how they did that? Get it? Like Iron Heights? Anyway, I was thinking that this could probably use a little bit of an update. Just a little bit of update. For one thing, like, what is this? We need to kind of connect the ground right here. I thought, well, let's dirty this up. Let's kind of maintain that iron block look, but maybe give it some build up and kind of some fortressy stuff on the sides, and maybe make this look a little bit more menacing. Possibly take this eye from this like large level and make it more of a sign. And I did some mock-ups and I kind of presented them to the Flashcrafters, and I thought, this is great because what we can do is, if LexCorp is allowed to, we haven't been in charge of any of the public services, but let's say that we just, privatized this prison system right here. And I thought, we do that. We take this and put LexCorp in charge of it. And what is going on? Look at this. What is happening? All right, now I think I see why. There you go. Basically, we take over this building, and then we kind of turn it into a villager trading hall of sorts. And make it kind of like maybe you pay a little bit of a diamond to get in, and then you have access to some really great trades and that sort of thing. And I mean, it's just a big building, We just take it over, make it look a little nicer on the inside, make it functional on the inside. I think it'd be great. Well, turns out here in Central City, LexCorp, for no reason whatsoever, has got a little bit of a bad rap because everybody voted to not allow us to take over the prison. So that's not going to happen. My vision for a beautiful trading hall with extremely great deals right next door to, LexCorp Plaza, that's not going to happen. I may still see about possibly cutting a deal to do a little bit of upgrades just to make things look a little bit nicer. Like I said, just kind of connecting the ground down there and then making this look a little bit more menacing and see if we can get a little bit more of an updated sign. I don't want to touch it without getting the approval of our mayor before doing those kind of enhancements. But regardless, one way or the other, LexCorp will sadly not be taking over the prison. But I still want a trading hall. I still want hi, that's my, there we go. I still want a trading hall. I want a really good one. And I think that if we can't utilize Iron Heights for it, then it is time to go and do some upgrades to Mount Zoom. This actually works out pretty well because I need, a little bit of a pet project before we kind of make some of the larger decisions on what comes next. And I think this is a good way to do it. I know it's a little late in the game, perhaps, to get the trading hall down, but I figure at worst case scenario, this is allowing me to... Whoa! What was that? What? Okay, maybe nothing. Although now I'm a little nervous. This is a really good opportunity to work on a new project. It's a little late in the season, perhaps, to get a trading hall together, but I kind of consider this to some extent practice for Season 3 as well. Because I remember early on, I really wanted to figure out villagers and get good at villagers and all that kind of great stuff. And, you know, now this is how I do it. This is how I figure it all out. And jump. Does it go all the way? Please. Yes. Good. All right. So we are underneath Mount Zoom at the moment. Here's the thing. We are in Mount Zoom, of course, the home of the Netherite throne and the true seat of power on Earth 2, where the Supreme Leader holds court. And I haven't been here for a while because I've kind of, while I am, of course, the Supreme Leader of Earth 2, my role as head of LexCorp has really kind of taken me away. And so this is going to bring me back to that Supreme Leader, focus. I've already started carving out down here a place for the villagers to go. And I've done something, I've been tinkering away, and I've got something that I want to build, kind of a redstone machine. I want to show you. So we're gonna jump over to my test world real quick. And here we are, the test world. That's right. I'm trying to think. Is there anything spoilery behind me? No, just all bunch of concepts. You can see actually over my shoulder there the Prisma Bling original design, which obviously now exists. You can see some concepts for what not Mount Zoom, but the Legion of Doom could have been, that sort of thing. Eobard flags. Great stuff. Great stuff. We got some flying ships over there, including a ghost ship. Maybe that'll be something for the future. But regardless, this is what I want to show y'all. And it doesn't look pretty. But this is my villager zombification system. Zombification and theoretically purification system. So here's how it works. So the way it works is you've got a villager. And let's say this guy's got good trades, and we're happy with what he is. And so now we throw him in a minecart, and boom, he goes down in the system. Now over here, he gets zombified. The zombification takes its place. Boom, then he gets sent out and returned right here. As a zombie villager for us to purify and turn into a normal person before sending them off into the trade hall. Now, I'm really pleased with how this worked out. I've messed around with this a lot and finally figured out exactly the time frame that I need with all this redstone and all this kind of good stuff, and got this whole track system where it kind of observes it and makes the switch over and everything. I don't think I've ever made something this complicated just figuring it out on my own without any kind of tutorials or anything like that. So I'm kind of proud of it. I'm sure this is not the best way to do this. It's obviously not the most, this is very slapped together in the garage type of feel. And so, when we make it in full, it's going to be a lot more streamlined. And this is kind of what I want to do. I want to have kind of a room where, we breed up the villagers. Then once we kind of find the ones we want, I guess this isn't a really good example, but once we find the ones we want, we send them here where we start working on making sure that we get them the right professions and breaking tables, doing tables, making sure that they can trade the way that we need to trade. Now, once we do that, we lock them in, and then we send them off to the zombification chamber, and then we send them off to the purification chamber, and then we send them into Mount Zoom. That's the idea anyway. And we're back. So how does this look here? Well, that's a good question. My thought is that these kind of little chambers will be where the minions, as I will call them, will go. And we have kind of a wraparound trading hall underneath here. And then I'm thinking, let's see. Yeah. So we've got some villagers already in the saloon. And we should be able to use the track system, at least partially, to get them here because, as you can see, the track system actually runs underneath Mount Zoom. So, yeah, we'll just kind of make an alternate route to be able to do that and get them into the system. Right. Then we bring them through, and then, boom, we'll get them where they need to be. Should be great. So my thought is that we'll probably have enough kind of wraparound space here to make the villager trading hall happen. And then underneath, I want to clear up the way that we've got the track system so it looks a lot cooler. And then possibly, as you can see down there, there are some mobs spawning at the very bottom. I would love for this to be a very passive gunpowder farm, because the way that we have it set up right now, the gunpowder farm that we set up at the beginning of the season is so far away, and also just not a very good, like, it makes some gunpowder, but it takes a long time to get the gunpowder we need. Bella and I did not do a great job of that. It was our first attempt, and so I think that I could probably make something that is at least as effective as that. They can just kind of be down here passively and help us get a little bit more gunpowder. So that's the goal with this. I also would love to enhance the overall look of Mount Zoom. You know, I've messed around with different concepts. One thought was maybe making this a bit of more of like a volcano that was going up and around. And I don't know. I haven't found that I'd necessarily like that. But maybe. In the meantime, though, I'm thinking about taking some of these kind of squares on the top and wrapping them around in a different look. Maybe make this look a little bit more industrial. I don't know. I haven't quite figured it out. But one thing's for sure, we're going to make this more functional. And I think, let's do a little bit of an update here because I've been working on it. So you can kind of see I've started to lay out where the minions are all going to be. Our villagers are kind of our trading hall. It's going to be like really like right here. On this top level. And I was thinking at one point that was just going to be rows and rows down, but I don't think we're going to need that much. I think we're just going to use this top rows right here. And you'll also notice that I'm using a lot of red carpet, or rather red wool. Now, I have not really used a lot of wool in many builds. I did some for the Legion of Doom kind of discoloration and everything. But, you know, I thought, you know, let's make this a little bit more regal. Let's have kind of the wool kind of carpeted feel going on. And I feel like underground, it's a little safer. It's not going to get struck by lightning and lit on fire, so we should be good. And then you may also notice I cleared out this area right here so that the transit system, the LX tram, has a little bit of a nicer kind of pass through, as well as there's a way for us to go from the throne down and get on here if we want to make it towards Central City, towards LexCorp Plaza, or if we want to just like bounce really quick back over to the saloon. Both of those are down here. Whoop, there we go. Yep. And as you can see, I've got a little light decor there to kind of indicate which one, that one kind of communicating the LexCorp, or rather the LexCorp Plaza Prismarine, whereas this one has the wood of the saloon. So yeah, so obviously up here is where my time machine used to be kept. That is no longer the case. And so now it's just kind of like this decorative kind of a honey block room chasm type situation. I've got kind of a planning board up there as well, which I haven't checked on in a minute. I probably need to kind of update. I'm not sure what on there I've done. I think it actually, you know what? It might actually just be the things I've completed, if I'm remembering this correctly, but it's been a minute since I've seen it. And then, of course, I have been very busy clearing out all of this. Boom. All the way down to level 15. Now, I would go deeper except for the fact that there is lava down here. I could actually go down a few more and may if I need to, but I wanted to go ahead and test out this delivery system. So as you can see, I have got I guess a tube funnel situation going on right now. Up at the top, we have all of those boxes, which run all the farms from on top of Mount Zoom down to the throne room. Well, the goal here is for this to be kind of a passive gunpowder farm situation. And if that's the case, the creepers will come down, they will die, they will drop their gunpowder, and it will fall through here, which will push it back up in the system and put it over there. And to test it out, I'm going to use this. Do I have any glowstone? I'm trying to think of like what's definitely not in the system. I'm pretty sure that there's definitely not any warped. What is this? Warped block? Yeah, there you go. And so we'll throw this in. Let's try that again. Nope. Okay, so we'll throw this in. There it goes. And now we'll just climb up the scaffolding. It's a bit of a hike up here, but that's okay. You'll notice all the walls are very flat. It's very dark. I'm hoping this is a very successful gunpowder farm. or at least moderately successful gunpowder farm. The main thing is I don't want to have to travel all the way out. And I would love for better drops than what we currently get. But anyway, it will end up coming here. But since we're using something that's not in the system, at the moment it would go there. Booyah. All right. Wow, this is getting kind of filled up. All right. The other thing that I've got to figure out is where I'm going to put that whole villager conversion system. Yeah, I think this will be kind of the funnel system, the where we'll breed the villagers and then test out, I guess, get them their stuff to make sure they got the professions, and then we'll make that zombification machine, and then we'll push them out to a purification system before setting them on a rail cart that will lead them to where they need to be. And ideally, I don't know that we're going to need this many villagers. I don't know villagers all that well. Like this has never been something I've been very good at, but yet like this seems, I don't know, it seems excessive for this late in the game. But what is a creeper doing up there? What? Hang on, what is a creeper doing up there? Creepers don't spawn in nothing spawns in my base. This isn't my base. This is the system. This is the throne room. Nothing spawns in the throne room. This is making me nervous here. How did that happen? It's back here. That's how it happened. Okay. I do have an opening right now in this whole back system thing because of all this. Because I've had to go back and forth and the building that pipe situation. I bet that's what it is. No. Where are you? Okay. Whoa. Okay. Okay. This is not as well lit as it could be. There's a lesson in that. And then this right here. I bet it walked through right over here. All right. So this is interesting. I think there's I'm down here. I kind of figured out, okay, well, the villager situation is going to take a minute. Let's go ahead and get the gunpowder farm situation working, right? And this was my thought anyway. Because that way, while I'm trying to figure out the villagers, then I can get some gunpowder. I really hope this works. This is not an easy project for me. I'm not familiar with this. Even just like figuring out this whole situation with the water collection situation was a bit of a challenge. But I hear somewhere in the walls some squishy things. The slime guys. I forget what they're called. And actually, you know what? I feel like I marked one earlier when I was down below. Yeah, over here. Like I went back here and I found... Well, they're not here now, but I feel like I heard them earlier. Maybe they fell into the lava. But there was like a bunch of like slime dudes. Like this was like packed filled with slime dudes. So I don't know. I know we've got like one more box left inside the system. And so maybe that's something that needs to happen. Maybe we need to do a slime farm as well. I don't know how that works. I don't know anything about... Oh, shoot. No. Oh. Okay. All right. Well, let me get my... That's fine. Okay. What was I doing? Yes, water. I'm hoping I can at least finish this base portion today. And I've actually made a ton of progress. And my voice has changed a little bit because I'm not feeling so well. It's been like a day or so now, and I've done some work here in the background. There are about four layers of this kind of waffle configuration down here to get our various monsters. You can see there's a zombie, and then he just fell, and he's going to keep on falling, and then he's going to go down. Weirdly enough, this doesn't seem to be working, and we're going to check on that in a second. We both just saw that a zombie went down into the system, so we'll check on that in a second. But I've noticed I don't think anything's been capturing because, yeah, like all I get is eggs. That doesn't make any sense. I should be getting rotten flesh in there. We just saw a zombie go through. So I don't know why that's not working. And if you know why that's not working, please tell me. In fact, actually, let me. I'll go down and I'll show you how the system works down below. All right, let's see. Let's see. So this is it. This is the system. They fall into the magma block. They die. Their stuff goes into here, which goes through here, which spits it out. And am I able to... I'd have a firework in there. That's kind of my placeholder to see if that would ever come through the system, which it hasn't. And yeah, look at this. Nothing. 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 So I don't know what's going on. I don't know why it's not working. It should work, but it's not. So I don't know. I just kind of decided, you know what? It's going to be what it's going to be for the moment. I've given it the old college try. I've thrown items down. It worked fine. It's just, I don't know if the monster killing's not working or if for some reason the items are despawning before they can actually go into my system. But regardless, if you are familiar with why this might not be working, by all means, please tell me. But let me show you the progress that we've made here on the trading kind of minions area. All right, this is how you know I've improved, right? So we've got kind of everything set up, all of the little compartments for the minions to go through, or most of them. I still need to get them, put some beds and get the doors and everything ready there. And then this is the system in which we will create our perfect villagers. So here is going to be kind of the breeding area where we'll need to move 2 of the villagers that are currently in the saloon in here. Then the little mini villager is going to pop up. He's going to step here. That's going to open up that. And then he's going to be stuck in this room. Now, this is the room where we're going to set him up and start working through different crafting tables to get what we need from them. And then once we have that done, we'll trade with them to lock it in. And then we'll send them down into the zombification chamber, which then they will pop back out into here. And we will purify them and be ready to trade with them. So that is the idea. That's the plan anyway. And it should work when we actually get there, which we're not yet. I actually ran out of green terracotta while I was getting this little room set up. And honestly, that's okay. I've got the cart, or the rails rather, all set up to grab my villagers when we're ready to move them from the saloon in here. But we're not going to do that today. In fact, we're not doing anything else today. I'm done. I'm sick and I'm not feeling well, y'all. I need to get some sleep. And so I thought, even though this isn't quite where I wanted everything to be finished for this video, it's just going to have to be what it's going to be. So I'm going to get some rest. Hopefully we'll see y'all soon. And until next time, goodbye.